What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of Without Reason. By now, you should know where you're at, though. Just playing. The snow's melting in Canada right now, which means our summer activities, the doorways, are now opening in full swing. So we got skateboarding, graffiti. We're gonna do adventure vlogs. But anyway, what I'm here to do today is I'm gonna show you guys how to do a G like this. It's probably backwards to you, maybe. I don't know how this is gonna look in editing. Today we're working on letters, we're doing G's, we're in graffiti mode, we're in the studio, aka my bedroom. There's a piece up here, that's a gift. Yeah, let's just dive right into it without dragging this out any longer. Let's go. Alright, so we're gonna jump right into it here, and the way I like to build out my letters is starting with boxes. The letter G is something I've worked on before. I've definitely done this a few times, so I'm pretty used to the construction of this letter, but anyway. I'm just making my box for the bottom of the letter, and I'm figuring out right now where my inside's gonna be. Because personally, I like to start with the inside of the letter and then build my way out. Just that's the way my brain likes to go about it, because I feel like I can get a better visualization of what my letter is gonna end up being. And here you see me shaping out the bottom, the curve of that G. Here I'm just rounding out, trying to figure out where the top of my G is gonna be. You can see me just shaping up the top there, coming around, making that curve a bit bigger. That looks better. There we go. Erase all your lines that you don't want in there. Sometimes pencil can bleed through your markers, unless you're using a paint marker, but like alcohol based pencils can bleed through that. Just making the 3D effect here. That's something that took me more time than it should have, figuring out how to give letters a 3D effect to it. Like it's a weird thing for my head to wrap itself around. I'm way better at just creating the structure of a letter than making it look anything fancier than it should be. But there you go, do the fill in. Shading looks alright. And then feel free to copy this. You can just add little bits, some flavor. There we go. It's a G when she's all said and done. Now I'm gonna run you through another one here. It's also sped up ×2 right now. So there we go. Do the inside, go down, build my curve, and so this is a letter style that I've now developed in my head, so I can kind of like once you've done a letter, it's way easier to keep repeating the letter. So after this G, I'll demonstrate with a letter that I've never written before. And to make it even better, I'll make it a letter that I have challenges with in the past. Perfect. Add the 3D. Oh yeah, nice and quick. Like the ×2 speed. Boom, get it done. Just wrap that around, nice and tight at the bottom. Boom. Perfect. Sharpie's kind of too thick to give this effect properly. I just sort of scribbled it in there. Yeah, add some paint on the outside. some overspray type shit. Let's dive into the J. Now, when I'm starting making a letter for the first time, I like to make that first line to just dictate the direction I want the letter to go. And there you see me messing around with thinking about, how's the top of this gonna look? How should the bottom of this look? And I'm building just boxes, right? Just square frames. And here we go, keeping my same letter style, building the inside of the letter, moving to the outside of the letter. Alright, now you can see how it has similarities to the G that we just created in the last clip. Alright, I'm just figuring out how to make her look a little stylish. Perfect. Nice. That's a pretty decent J for a first little scribble, right? Like, not too bad. So here we'll dive into a second attempt, because I realized, like, as nice as this one looks, and here's a cool little effect. Feel free to copy this, because I copied it, so like, it is what it is. But this next, oh, you hear that neck crack? Oh, that felt great. Okay, anyway, sorry. This next J that I'm gonna make you guys is like only the second one I've ever done in this letter style, because I used to have a tag dash, and I could never come up with a J. Actually, that was like my biggest downfall. And then here we go. I'm doing one now. It's kind of ironic. But yep, figure out the bottom, because now that I know how the letter works, I can start where I'm more comfortable. Make that bottom big and fat. Look at that. That's perfect. I like it. I'm much happier with how this letter turned out than my last one, for sure, by the time it's done. You can see I'm just building it up slowly. It's like if I was out in the street and had a can in my hand, just little line after little line, kind of piecing it out how I feel. See, and then here I'm deciding, oh, I could bend that, couldn't I? Yeah, there's nothing wrong with going in and fixing something, expanding on your idea like that. I could have went and drawn a third letter and kept it straight, but why would I, right? Bang. Keep the same dot. I like how the dot looked. Yeah. And by all accounts, in my mind, that is a way better looking J than that one on the right. In graffiti and writing letters, like, it's something you just have to experiment, because my art style is going to be different than how your art style is. Like, just like how you hold the pen, like, it's all different. You need to put in practice as much as my tips are going to help. It's like, just pick up some paper and start drawing some letters, start bending them in weird ways that you would never expect to see. If you made it to the end, I really appreciate you sticking around and watching and being interested in the creation of letter style and all that, because it's cool when you develop your own. Like, you'll see if you get tinkering around with letters and bending and shaping them, and once you have created something that you in your mind is yours, the feeling is just, it's so cool. But anyway, that's going to be it for me today. Take it easy, stay safe out there. Please like, comment, subscribe, do the whole thing. I don't care if you click the bell or what, it doesn't really matter to me. But yeah, that'll be it. Peace, dudes.